We don't invest in the past. We invest in the future. So what happened last quarter or what happened last year, last century doesn't really matter too much. So when earnings and revenues turn out to be good, but a lot of the forecasting isn't great, I would say you need to read into that company a little bit more. And we've got a case just like that this morning as Citigroup announces earnings and beats on the EPS. They beat by 7 cents, a $1.21 estimate, and they brought in a $1.28. Now, they also beat on revenues by over $500 million at $17.9 billion in revenues. Now, that's not a concern of mine. That all sounds fantastic, and that's going to be the number that the mainstream media plays up. But if we really look into it, a lot of the stuff they said about the figures they've got inside the company make me a little trepidatious about going forward. I'm going to be honest with you. 3% loss in net income. Despite all the revenue and earnings per share growth, they've lost some net income. Now, they say it's due to higher business expenses, and I say that might very well be true. 3% loss isn't the biggest deal in the world, but let's combine that with a couple of the other statistics that we've got. A couple other statistics say that they've lost 12% international banking. 12% on the retail side. That means 12% less people in their market space are coming in using retail banking on the global level. Now, Citigroup is trying to expand globally. They're not trying to contract. So losing 12% market share is not a very good thing for Citigroup. That number scares me. Now, also, their trading desk is down 7%. So now, while the trading desk last month, the CEO said could be down as much as 13% in the quarter, even being down 7% is not a very good number. So while Citigroup announced good earnings and they announced good revenues, I'm saying you might want to look further into what they're forecasting for the future, because it sounds like Citigroup has a couple of pros and a couple of cons, and we invest in what's going to happen tomorrow, not in what happened yesterday.